So they've had a chance to show us what they're capable of, and they came up trumps. A victory in the opening game sets them up very nicely for what is to come, and they may already be making plans for the knockout stages. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, having won an opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attempt, but not quite good enough. Defending of the desperate variety. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Locatelli. And it's McKennie. David! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cambiasso. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Cambiasso. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
McKennie, he's gone backward here. Thuram, and the shot! Babu. Billing forwards and with intent. That looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Locatelli. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. McKennie. That has found him in acres of space. And he's onside. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vlahovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bremer. McKennie. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Cambiasso. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Ajic. Looking to break at pace. Nice defending, physical and effective. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Locatelli. Cabal. Cambiasso. Thuram. Thuram. Now here's the delivery. Can he latch on to this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Billing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right, now it's McKennie. McKennie. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cambiasso. Ajic. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Locatelli. McKennie. Comes the corner. You can get that clear. McKennie. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli. Nice interception, well timed. Babu. Aim forwards. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Billing proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Been taken short. Vlahovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Clipped into space, picks it up out wide. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cleared away. And it's played forward. And back to the goalkeeper. 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Billing looks to get on the end of this. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great work on the overlap. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's found the way through. Gets good distance on it. McKennie. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. That has been knocked clear. With nicely by the defence. Billing has it in a wide position. Cambiasso does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Calmly anticipates. Billing done delicately. Locatelli up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Locatelli, Vlahovic, McKennie, Vlahovic. That is a brilliant interception. Could move up a gear here. Billing. Still, we await the first breakthrough. Lovely feet. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Billing! Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There are a few waiting for it. for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cuts out the pass. Locatelli. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cambiasso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Turns and goes back. And the ball's come loose here. Cambiasso. Corner it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the...
Gets his head on it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Openda clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Locatelli wins the duel this time. Cambiasso. And it's Thuram. Thuram looking to run onto it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Here's Openda, out towards the flank. McKennie with acres of space out wide. And he's there to get it away.
was going to happen then, how many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Big chance! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, super find. Oh, it's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. That is some save from Penny. He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vlahovic. David. Now it's David. And the finish!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cornet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McKennie. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's McKennie. Kalulu. Cambiasso. Thuram. Locatelli. Ajic. Cambiasso. Junior Messias. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Cambiasso. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. So, what can they make of this? Junior Messias. McKennie cuts it out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Locatelli. Made into space out wide. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Defending of the desperate variety.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
And what's making it work?
Well, it's the way they're swapping positions and dragging defenders where they really don't wish to go.
Vlahovic. Locatelli. Quick first touch and almost as good a second.
Locatelli brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vlahovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cornet. Malinowski. Side, yet able to find the net. Plays it out wide. Oh, he's shooting! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cambiasso. Locatelli. And it's McKennie. Real chance here! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Brema. Cambiasso. Thuram. It's a threatening ball. Vlahovic. Lofted upfield. Junior Messias. Aim forwards. Brema makes the interception. Ajic. Cambiasso. Thuram. That is good strength. Onana clears it away. And it's Locatelli. Out to the left it goes. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Vlahovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Locatelli. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Malinowski. There's a probing ball. Locatelli. Cambiasso. Kalulu. Vlahovic. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram. Looking for a corner. Ostergaard with the clearance. Kenny does really well to win the ball there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a whisker away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Can he finish? This has got less a foul. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, we've had so many attempts at goal. I'm just surprised that this game is still 0-0. It's got to change second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's heaved it away. Cornet, lobbed in behind. That is a brilliant interception. Bremer. Ekuban. Well read. All danger is averted. Locatelli. Thuram. Cambiasso. And it's Thuram. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Agic. And here's Vlahovic. Cambiasso. Onana. Aim forwards. McKennie. That is a little undercooked. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cambiasso under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, what a pass! Early part of the second half then, a time at which teams can be found to be vulnerable defensively, and that is certainly true for one of the sides on show here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Di Gregorio claims comfortably. Agic. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bremer. 60 minutes played. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. McKennie thinks one through. Locatelli, lovely, takes a shot! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Kalulu. Thuram looking to run onto it. Vlahovic. And the counter is on. Into the channel. Cornet. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Get a throw in. And it's Locatelli. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. McKennie wins the duel this time. He is onto it in a flash. Defending was strong and firm. It's a promising run he's making on the right. David. And here's Vlahovic. Cambiasso. Junior Messias. Clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Thuram. The ball is loose and the chase is on. What a throw in. Junior Messias. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Played back in. That has been cut short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cornet. Cornet looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cuts out the pass. And here's McKennie.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's taken out. That'll be a foul.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Moved on forwards.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. Out for a throw. Kalulu can get it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Vlahovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. We have already started here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yildiz. Well, that's well done, really robust. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's played forward. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Yildiz! Yildiz! That's been won straight back. Cambiasso cuts it out. Yildiz. David! Turns and goes back. Forwards. Yildiz. Cambiasso. He's got space there, chance! Herring on. Oh, they could be caught out here. Thuram. And here's Thuram. Cambiasso looking to hit the byline here. And here's Yildiz. Referee has just said play on. Could move up a gear here. It's really well manoeuvred. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Miretti. It's gone out for a throw-in. David. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Locatelli attempts a clearance. Now it's David. Vlahovic. So it is still 0-0. Locatelli head out towards the right wing. It's Thuram. Thuram. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Good changes in with that pass. Bit of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kalulu. Cambiasso. Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's a lovely exchange. He's in a great position. right. Played into the middle. No, that's overhit. He's well positioned here. They could break here. Yildiz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance here to counter. Over to the left. Rema. Cambiasso. Locatelli.
Yildiz really seems to have come of age.
What makes you say that, Jim?
Well, the penny seems to have dropped. He's making better decisions now, and I think he's fitter and stronger than ever.
Punched away. Turan, and he's gone backward. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Lovely feet. Just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Cambiasso. Now it's David. Cambiasso. Turan. Locatelli. Really well manoeuvred.
Kalulu.
Veretti. Vlahovic. Veretti. Vlahovic. And here's Yildiz. Turan. Now it's David. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need...
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So here comes the substitution. Turan. Now it's David. Yildiz. Yildiz. Cleared away. Veretti. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rema wins the duel this time. Veretti. And here's Yildiz. And here's the chance to counter. Cross goes in there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cambiasso. Locatelli. And it's Thuram. Yildiz. Vlahovic. Miretti. Yildiz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Done delicately. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's run loose here. Miretti gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw-in. Cambiasso. Thuram's cross. Moved on forwards. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Bremer. There will be a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. Yildiz. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Yildiz. Now it's David. Shot a goal! And it's played forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Locatelli. And he's heaved it away. And there's going to be another change here. Miretti plays it in low. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. And that is a little undercooked. Moved on forwards. Miretti. Locatelli. And the break is on. Could be danger here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Two changes being made right now. Vlahovic. Always onto this. David, he is through here. Decent chance! It's a goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yildiz being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't spell...
He's having a shot! Surely Christ.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Cambiasso. Thuram. Yildiz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Vlahovic. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Miretti.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram. Now it's David. Yildiz. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
That's a nice ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Miretti. Vlahovic. Look at him, and he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been cut short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And he's straight offside. Thuram. And he's managed to get free. Miretti. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Up he goes! Well, he's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yildiz. Vlahovic. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry